When ramen came from China to Japan, it exploded. What? How? The first Japanese person who had Chinese noodle soup is said to have been Mito Mitsukuni, the samurai feudal lord of the Mito clan in the 17th century. In 1697, a Chinese scholar entertained him with Chinese noodle soup. But this didn't lead to the spread of ramen in Japan because samurai, they were hopeless in any kind of business. He was just like, oh, what is this? Noodle soup! Oh, looks good. And that was it. In 1859, Japan opened the port of Yokohama to foreign vessels, and many Chinese people came to settle there and set up Chinatown. So Chinese noodle soup had been around in port towns in Japan since the late 19th century. And in 1910, a Japanese man named Ozaki Kanichi opened the first Chinese noodle soup specialty store called Rai Rai Ken in Asakusa. Rai Rai means come in Chinese, and Ken was a common suffix for Japanese eateries since pre-modern times. But in 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake reduced Tokyo and Yokohama to complete ruins, and the first shoots of Japanese ramen culture were nipped in the bud. But it was because these early Chinese noodle shop owners lost their stores that noodle stalls emerged. The precursor to Japanese ramen grew wheels and traveled to northern Japan, Kansai and Kyushu regions, blowing their signature horn melody and planting seeds and birthplaces of various regional ramen styles. However, World War II broke out, and yet again, countless Chinese noodle shops faced downfall. But the embers of Japanese ramen culture had not faded. Noodle stalls began appearing at black markets across the country, where people who had lost everything found comfort in bowls of hearty, warm soup. Chinese noodles lingered in the hearts of many as that food that got me through my darkest ages. Meanwhile, over in Kyushu, at a ramen stall in Kurume City, a revolution was underway. Oh! I left the pork bones boiling for too long. Now it's all white. Yeah, it smells a bit strong. But have you tried it? It might be one of those great inventions that come from mistakes. Wishful thinking. Those things only happen to Alexander Fleming and... This is faking it! So enter tonkotsu ramen. Over in Sapporo City, Hokkaido, another revolution was underway. Miso in soup is good, so one might think that miso in noodle soup will also be good, but life's not that easy, guys. Life is not that... This is faking it! Enter Sapporo Miso Ramen. In the 1980s and 90s, Tokyo was bombarded with up-and-rising ramen shops, marking the beginning of the ramen wars. Carefully selected ingredients, new soup, new noodles, new toppings, and rise it did. A distinct ramen dining culture and ramen dining etiquette to be continued.